I believe we got that ready. Let's get ourselves started. Good Monday, everybody. It's your boy Chojin, the guy who kicks ass, keep kicking ass, and won't stop kicking ass. How you all doing? Good, I hope. Today we'll be continuing more of our Super Robot Wars 30 stream. In our last one, we managed to get ourselves Camille and the Mark II, Amuro, Aznable, and of course, or should we, sorry, not Aznable, I mean Bajina, and of course, some magical girls. So we managed to get ourselves some stuff. So while we're at it, I'm gonna basically get the there we go. Channel. There we go. And we found our problem why my thing wasn't showing. Apparently, it has to be done via the Discord. So we have to basically make sure in the future that we keep it that way. Oh yeah, and we also and among other things. So let's continue on, shall we? And here we go. Before we go, let's get ourselves some. Let's build up our own unit, shall we? Let's do mutual trust here first. Boost ourselves up a bit. Kanazawa. Let's do this. We'll continue more on our trip. And let's find ourselves get some new allies. Something still bothering you, Azuma? We've loaded emotional data on the BP 300 and 500 series, based on what we gathered from Deckard. Right now, we're essentially assuming we can make lightning strike twice with the other Brave Police units. Reasonable assumption, given our experience with Deckard. However, test, okay. However, this is only the next step for the Brave Police project. The Brave Police are designed to be the perfect officers for protecting our citizens. So what is a good police officer? I believe the answer lies in the heart. The heart? Performance metrics alone don't make a good officer. A real officer of the peace must understand the hearts of their charges. That's what I believe. When imbuing a super AI with a heart, it sounds like a pipe dream. What if trying to give a super AI a heart leads humanity down the wrong path? You mean a Farzerg path? Well, humanity must learn from its mistakes, not let them hold us back. We're off to Kanazawa. They're ready to unveil the build team. Yuta! Kurumi! Azuki, what are you doing in Kanazawa? We heard there's supposed to be a big unveiling ceremony for the new Brave Police, and we're hoping we get to see you there. And I'm just here with them. Hey, Yuta. Hey, Mr. Kashiwazaki. Who are they, Yuta? Oh, nice to meet you. I'm Masaya Kashiwazaki. I'm a neighbor of the Tomogawas. They're real sweet people. Ah, Kashiwazaki, you're making me blush. Azuki, less sweet and more sweet on, if you get my drift. Right. I think it's cute. We're not the only people here looking for Yuta, by the way. Who? Yuta! Hiya! Masaki Kikumaru. Emiri! Good to see you. We're here for the unveiling too. And we were hoping we'd run into you. Wow, you guys, I'm super glad you came to Kanazawa. If that means I get to see everyone again. I'm glad to have a chance to see your family and friends like this, Yuta. Whoa, it's Deckard in the metal! He's so big and cool! More children among giant war machines that never goes wrong. Yeah, of course, Hey, Draco, and yeah, of course. Deckard, do you know anything about the new Brave Police are unveiling today? Unfortunately, neither Yuta or I have been briefed on the subject. All I know is that they have undergone final tuning at the laboratory here in Kanazawa. That old grumps Mr. Saejima could at least trust us. Or on the other hand, you can now enjoy the excitement of anticipation. Yeah, I'm really psyched for this. Nearly time too. Shall we proceed to the venue? Yeah! A new Brave Police. What kind of robot is it going to be? Mutual trust. Whoa! So those are the new Brave Police. They sure don't look like they turn to police cars. The pamphlet says they transform into a mobile crane, an excavator, and a dump truck. So they're construction machines, huh? Guess that's why they're called the Build Team. They all look so tough! Everyone, thank you for coming to see the new Brave Police who will defend the peace. They have all undergone their Brave Police training here at our Kanazawa laboratory. They have super AIs with hearts, just like Deckard, you know, and now I will allow them to introduce themselves. Model BP-301, McCrane at your service. Model BP-302, Power Joe, ready to roll. This is Model BP-303, Dumpson. Ah yes, Dumpson, McCrane, and Power Joe. Yep, that's it. Now we'll open the stage for you to inspect the new Brave Police and get fully acquainted with their might. Wow, their personalities are totally different from Deckard's, aren't they? Not by design, funnily though. They're all loaded with individual emotional profiles based on Deckard's cognitive patterns, but they shouldn't have come out this varied. Regardless, they are Brave Police through and through. What's with the accent, by the way? I don't know. I just felt basically I was trying to go for that Arnie thing because since it's McCrane, that weird McBain thing. But I could cut that crap out if you want. Regardless, as they are Brave Police through and through, being the boss of the full squadron will be quite a job. No problem. One way they're like Deckard is, that's enough, Toto. That part is secret. What? But I'm their boss. You can't keep secrets from the boss. Consider my little way of building up the suspense. Heh, the big guy sticking out for usual flair for the dramatics. Hey, little guy, nice to meet ya. We're not little, we're Yuta's friends. Friends of the boss? Whoops, sorry about that. McCrane's more of the quiet type, surprising. Dumpson's more of the muscle guy. Oh, okay. It's not nice to treat people differently, Power Joe. Dang, you're right. Sorry about that. Go easy on Power Joe. He's a newborn, you know. Tell you what, Power Joe, I'll fill you on everything you need to know. How about that? Sounds good to me. That's a real load off. Excuse me. You addressing me? Yeah. I'm Ayako Kimizuka, a freelance writer. Do you have a moment to help me with an article? Of course. As I understand, it's the purpose of holding out the event. Well, then could you show me the camera of your good side? Good side? Something that would look impressive in a photo. I'm a Brave Police, an officer of the law. My mission does not include indulgent and hollow self-adrig. Whatever. Woof, talk about stiff. Extremely. My armor is galvanized and my frame is reinforced. Yeah, no, I meant, you know what, it's what I get for trying to interview a robot. You're not gonna mingle with the guests? I'm leaving all the glory hounding to Power Joe. Well, that's no way to get people to like you. You're no civilian, are you? Observant, too. I suppose you have to be as a cop. I'm Earth Federation Forces Captain Seiya Onoe. Do you have a reason for approaching me, Captain Onoe? I'll be blunt. As a soldier, I have doubts about you Brave Police. You're easily comparable to our weaponry, but managed by super AI with a heart. You can see why that makes us uneasy. Then, if I may ask, what of humans? Huh? Do you trust humans and their hearts to act righteously and protect the peace? I do. Or at the very least, I think we try our best on balance. And what's the difference between your hearts and our super AIs? Yuta, I'm gonna go grab some drinks. I'm going with you. I need some emergency soft service. Soft serve. Maybe I'll get a snack too. Hey, Abiki. Huh? It's been a hot minute, huh? Shinjo, what are you doing here? Wait, are you a robot fan too? Robots? Nah, they're not my thing. I'm here because I'm interested in you, Hibiki. What? You're going through some changes, aren't you? Whoa, what's the siren? Commissioner, an unidentified unit of robots is approaching the laboratory. What? It must be robot criminals. They're attacking here, they must be Deckard, McCrane, Power Joe, Dumpson. Move out and intercept. Roger, Yuta. Oh yeah, it's our first rodeo. Squad, lay down fire. It shall not pass. Nice hustle, guys. If they don't have enough firepower, it's only a matter of time before the enemy gets past us. We haven't brought the J-Rotor. How do we combine? But without J-Road, not Deckard, the build team. The build team, they can combine too? You can't do that, big guy. It hasn't been tested. We don't have time for testing. Kung Fu Cop, the military veteran, and the buff single-track mining guy. We don't have time for testing. They should have the data loaded. We have no choice, do we? It's on you, Yuta. Yes? Power Joe, Dumpson, we have to combine our powers. At last, the time is upon us. It's on you, boss. Deuce us up. Okay, here we go. Ah! McCrane, Power Joe, Dumpson! Damn it, we crashed! Why? Our timing was flawless! Wouldn't you like to know? Who's that voice coming from? A robot? That's simple. If you never had been born, you would never know this pain. I will release you from your suffering. He's so fast! I can't even see him! That's cheating! A robot with his own will and motivation? That means he's a super AI just like us! My name is Kagero. I will not die. I will not be caught. Not until I free all super AIs from my own fate. Too slow. Curses! This ends here, Kagero. I will not die. I will not be caught! You have a chaff smokescreen equipped. The brave police would be best served by minimizing contact with Kagero. What? The Federation warship has arrived. My work here is done. Hold it! We're not done here! Don't go after him, Deckard. We gotta stop the enemy first. Roger that. The Gargo Squadron is here. All units scramble. Intercept the enemy unknowns. Enemy forces are retreating. The hell was all that? Seems like a scouting operation. But at least we managed to survive and rout the enemy without much collateral damage. But brave police. Not exactly the debut battle everyone was hoping for. All that's those super AIs with their useless deadweight subroutines. Super AIs exist to work for humans. All they need is the ability to function, nothing else. Well, I got what I wanted. Now I just need to find him. Mr. Saejima, what can you tell us about those two ninja robots? They're Brave Police, most specifically a Brave Police unit and a former Brave Police unit. Former? The one that attacked the build team is called BP-500X Kagero. Kagero was the prototype for a Brave Police equipped with covert circuits. Then we built another robot based on his data, Shadow Maru. Kagero and Shadow Maru. Kagero was then used as a secondary Shadow Maru to run him through his tests. And at the very night after Shadow Maru was completed, Kagero up and vanished seemingly of his own volition. Maybe he thought that with Shadow Maru finished, you'd throw him away. We would never destroy him. The plan was to repurpose the system for another project. And why did Kagero run away? Because he wanted to keep his memories. What do you mean? Super AIs are top secret. To repurpose one would have to wipe its memory. In hindsight, it shouldn't really be a surprise he'd have a problem with it. He didn't properly understand Super AIs at the time. Kagero's pre-boot memories are what he would consider his life. It's only natural that he would resent us for trying to take them away. There's no reason to attack the build team, is it? Looks like Kagero doesn't want any other Super AIs to go through the pain he did. I think that's a dumb reason to destroy them, too, but Shadowmoor has been tailing Kagero solo, but this new development is disturbing. And then there's all those other robots. What's their connection to Kagero? Commissioner! What is it, Azuma? We checked the security cameras from the area. We sighted Ken Shinjo. What did you say? Ken Shinjo? The scientific genius who invented the Brave Police's Super AI. Unfortunately, he thought his Super AIs developed was perfect, as opposed to us loading them with emotion programs. After a while, he left the project and just vanished without a trace. Kagero, the fugitive, a mysterious group of robots, and the inventor of Super AIs. What are the odds they all be in one place by coincidence? Ken Shinjo, the Deputy Commissioner Azuma, has a history. He might have some ideas. What can we do, Deckard? Kagero can't do this forever. Nothing wacky about the combination hardware or software, so why the heck did we screw up? Please be quiet. Hey, don't take out on me just because you couldn't pull your weight, pal. Excuse me? At least my Super AI has developed enough to control its frustration. The hell does that mean, pal? Enough, both of you. Hey, who crashed and made you boss? You know, I bet we couldn't combine because you were too busy pushing us around. Now you crossed the line. And what are you gonna do about it, bub? Enough fighting amongst ourselves won't solve anything. Besides, what about our actual boss? You'd have believed in you. Sorry. Yeah, you're right. You let the boss down. If the Striker hadn't arrived in time, all the attendees would have been at risk. My first time combining wasn't easy either. Deckard, what should we do? You are capable of combining into J. Decker. Come on, give us something to work with. I just simply put my faith in Yuta. The boss? Exactly. I relax, clear my mind of worry, and focus completely on Yuta. That is exactly what I have learned to become J. Decker. Meaning the problem is with you, with your heart. The Commissioner's requested I make my introductions. I am Shadowmaru of the Brave Police Detachment. Brave Police Detachment? I wasn't aware of one was operational. It's still a test program, I'm afraid. It better be. Your personality's got a few more rounds of tweaking to go. Not as much as those who are will as weak as his chassis is oversized. You're asking it for now, buddy! As I said, I only came to introduce myself. All I'm asking is that you're allowed me to handle Kagero. Pass the message to your tiny boss. Excuse me. Tiny boss? He must mean Yuta. Where are you going, Power Joe? Get off my back, alright? I need to be left alone for a bit. That goes for me as well. And you, McCrane? I can't get what that Kagero said out of my processor. Do we Super AIs have to suffer because we have hearts? Damn it. If he said we couldn't combine because we were weak inside, how the heck are you supposed to upgrade a heart anyway? Excuse me, you're Power Joe, right? Who's asking? Don't give up just because you messed up once or twice. What? Back at the academy, they used to call us the Fail Five. You realize the context means you agree with them. Well, you can't say they didn't have a point. But now we're fighting for the Gargoyle Squadron. It's not really that impressive. Will you guys take your song and dance somewhere else? Sorry, just trying to make you feel better. Well, keep your pity. I'm not some sad sack. Just, we were worried about you is all. Who's that? Hang in there, Power Joe. So it didn't go perfectly. Just try harder. I don't like it when you're down, Power Joe. You guys just... Thanks, but I'm fine. I'm one of the Brave Police. Don't count me out just yet. Really? You bet. Huh. I'm taking some kind of weird energy input from my Super AI. This upgrading heart wasn't such a big deal. Damn it all! I hate that it let this happen. I have no right to call myself an officer of the Brave Police. Brave Police, tormented by failure, retreats into solitude. Boy, that'll put some kids off their dinners. But, Miss Ayako, this is you can't. Oh, you should have shown me the side of you at the show. No, never. A Brave Police must not show weakness. Why not? You ought to. Huh? Humans get uptight about their image too and push themselves too hard. If they knew you were like them, they might even like you. Don't mock me, please! But what am I feeling? This emotion is not recognized by my super AI. But it's outputting the strength to fight. The determination! If it was our hearts that stopped us from combining, then solving that should be the key. But how? It's really bothering you, isn't it? What do you want, Captain Inoue? I thought you might need some mentoring after the performance, but I've been beaten to the punch. So I'll leave it at this. You really have to have a sense of pride. You won't fail again. Pride and duty. Do I experience those? They aren't enough. I have to find out what I'm missing or I'll never grow. Will my heart never be completely human? Who's there? Ah, relax, will you? I just want to talk. My covert searches couldn't detect her presence. Just who is she? So, isn't it exhausting fighting yourself all the time? Fighting myself? You're a robot made by people. So it should be easier if you just do what your makers tell you to. I am my memories. My life is my own. See? That's where your problem is. Okay, Akane is bad news. Yep, that's definite. Hold it! Answer, you idiot! Don't pipe up if I haven't called for you! Now you ruined it. I'm out. Kagero, this was a fun chat. She didn't make a word of sense, of course. But I'm rooting for you, okay? Who in the world was she? I finally found you, Kagero. It was worth deploying those robots. Shinjo. Fugitive life is taking its toll, I see. You're exhausted and you need maintenance. Allow me to help you in your quest for revenge. I am, after all, the father of Super AI. Venge. Mutual Trust, Part 2. As you know, ladies and gentlemen, yesterday's build team combination suffered some technical difficulties. That's true, Draco. So today we'd like to show you properly. You can do it, Power Joe. We're behind you all the way. Give me a good shot, Dumpson. Show me the pride of yours, McCrane. Sure about this, big guy? It's only been a day and all these people. Build teams requested this themselves. They want to redeem themselves, and they're also volunteering as bait for Kagero. Shadowmaru is on standby as we speak. Let's go, Dumpson. McCrane. Indeed, we'll combine and capture Kagero in one mighty swoop. Why do I have a heart? How am I different from humans? You're Shadowmaru, right? Ah, the sister of Tiny Boss. Have you come to visit? I'd be glad for the company, but I'm on duty at the moment. You have a second just to talk? Talk? I just thought it'd be hard for you, Shadowmaru. You heard the story from Tiny Boss, I take it. Yeah, fighting Kagero would be not my preference, but I'm even less willing to allow anyone else to fight him. If we haven't had hearts, you wouldn't have run. That would have saved me from suffering as well. I think having hearts is a good thing, though. What way? Well, that's what let you and Kagero become friends. That your suffering means you're not just some machine with a voice box, right? Wouldn't it be sad if you couldn't even feel bad about fighting your friends? You only think of them as a friend because of your heart. How can you not think that's beautiful? That's a good perspective. Commissioner, we traced who's working with Shinjo. Tell me you're not joking, Azuma. His sponsor is Excellent Incorporated. What? A megacorp based in Europe that's so powerful that even the Federation can't touch them. If Excellent Inc. is behind all these robot crimes, then we have to stop Shinjo. It's the robot group from yesterday! There's so many more of them. It seems they mean business this time. Hosanna Kagero, but these guys are good enough for the real debut battle. Alright, let's combine! Boss, give the order! You got it, Bill Team! Brave up! Bill Tiger! Remember what Deckard said. Relax. Clear our minds of worry. And focus on the boss. Ugh! Ha! Damn it, not again! Build team! Kuda, call the build team back. Right. Fall back, team. Sorry, boss. We have to leave this to the Gargoyle Squadron. You got a fire in your butt today, huh, Yuta? I just really need to get out, I guess. Something on your mind? Something like that. Thinking about it gives me a headache. Did Shinjo know that I'm Gridman? That means she remembers the kaiju too? All units, intercept the robot squad and be on the lookout. Shadowmaru, if Kagero shows up, we need your help. Alright, move it. Let's move our buddies. Let's bait the Fail 5 into position first. But yeah, looks like we got ourselves some interesting bad guy team-ups. Akane and Shinjo. Kagero sighted! Engaging. I owe that to Shinjo. Damn it, he couldn't take on out the build team, so he's taking it out on us. Your turn, Shadowmaru! I'll handle Kagero. The rest of you stay out of our way. There you are, Shadowmaru. Whatever your intent, Kagero, working for petty criminals surely beneath you. I'll do anything that ensures my own survival. Even taking innocent human lives? Let me ask you, between my life and a human life, which is more important? A human's, of course. We can be repaired, forged anew. They have but one life. That's your answer? Well then. Calm yourself, Kagero. The MDP has no intention of killing you. They'll just transfer you to another job. That would mean losing my memories. They might as well shoot me dead. Kagero, I was built, trained, and tested, always by your side. I won't lose those memories. You can always make new ones. I may just be your shadow and my memories just data, but Shadowmaru, our memories are all that show I existed. Without my memories of you, who would I be? There's nothing more to discuss. I seem so. Carry your mission with the Freddy police. No, you can't. Friends shouldn't be fighting. Yuta! Oh, pipe down, Gridman. That was just getting good. Auntie, go fix this. Ah! A kaiju? Where did it come from? Gridman, I will defeat you! The kaiju talked? Forget talking, it sounds like it's challenging Gridman to a duel. Right. Gridman, we'll handle the kaiju guys. You take care of the others. You heard him. Let Shadowmaru handle Kagero and Gridman take the kaiju. Shadowmaru! Kagero, I will stop you. Oh, hi. Stay out of my fight with Gridman, or else I'll crush you too. What's his deal? Is he trying to make himself Gridman's rival? Anyone else getting some creepy vibes? Yeah, that crazy. Yeah, so now I see Draco knows Auntie. Here we go. Man, when the criminals woke up, they expected to fight police drones, not fucking 36, not the 36 mechanized space brigade. Yeah, I can imagine that. Hey, I just signed up for a diamond heist, not fight an army. Gridman, die! What's your deal anyway? Sing sharp, Yuta. If you let fear get the better of you, we're done for. I know. He's just got us in his sights. Now's not the time to wonder what he is. First, we have to stop the damage. Auntie has issues. Yeah, he does. Funny factor is he's based on a prior character called Shinobular. Fighting like this reminds me of when we were together, Shadowmaru. Kagero. I'll do anything to keep my memories, my heart, even work for evil. Kagero, a super AI must work with a righteous heart. If you've forgotten that, your heart is already dead. I will put it to rest.
でもおかげで避けられた。みんなのためにも押し返す。そこ。Oh, Kagero, you coward! If this works. Gridman, die, die, die! Just die already! Yeah, get him, Auntie! He is a very impressive piece of work. All thanks to you, Alexis. Goodness no, you do me too much credit. It was your brilliant craftsmanship that made this autonomous kaiju possible. Heh. First priority is getting rid of Gridman so he stops spoiling my perfect world. お前を抹殺することが俺の使命。消え去れ。私をコピーしても精度は甘いようだな。あの怪獣の弱点が分かったぞ。助かるよ、内海。敵の動きを止めた。いっけー、グリッドマン。
Oh, he survived that. All right. Let's continue playing because I'm just ace. Miss.
旗迷惑な AI はぶっ壊すまでだ。こいつでどうだ。
みんな頑張ってね。ジェイデッカ、あいつを狙うんだ。
了解ボス。ジェイバスター行け。
Give this little guy some fun, shall we, folks?
熱い走行だって貫いてみせる。これで
仕掛けるぞ。これだけの攻撃ならば。
And there we go.
そこだ。
直撃させる。
If this works.
このタイミングを逃すな。
キャリバーさん、出番です。
言ってくれ。 アクセスコードグリッドマンキャリバー。俺を使えグリッドマン。グリッドキャリバーエンド。
Oh, come on.
ここだぞグリッドマン。
Stay still, damn it.
グリッドマン貴様は俺が倒す。私をコピーしても精度は甘いようだな。
Good lord, that guy's tough to base. The real tough nut to crack.
ヒーローは勝利をつかまないとな。見せてやろうぜ俺たちの力を。
もらった。
玉木さん見てる？
本当のヒーローってのを教えてやるぜ。どうだ完璧だったろ。
さすがはランディ先輩です。
Let's see. If this hits.
俺は捕まりません。行くぞ。取った。避けること疾風のごとし。人呼んで影の狼ってね。
映画の見過ぎだよシャドウ丸。
素早さならこちらも自信がありましてね。そう変幻。お互いに隠密態度があることを忘れたかシャドウマン。お前を抹殺することが俺の使命。はあ。
Got him right here, the Core Engineer's
まるで
nightmare.
私自身と戦っているようだ。
Yeah. I guess he took a hit.
お前は怪獣なのか。いけグリッドマン。俺はここだぞグリッドマン。
Okay, now you're really starting to piss me off. Yeah, and he is an engineer's nightmare.
内海サポートを頼む。おお任せとけ。
キャリバーさん出番です。
行ってくれ。アクセスコードグリッドマンキャリバー。俺を使えグリッドマン。グリッド
There we go.
Ugh, I'll get you for this, Gridman!
A kaiju that can speak? He was definitely after Gridman, right? What the heck? That was pathetic, Auntie. Oh well, let's enjoy the Kagero show. Yes. Now let's try this again.
こんな終わり方しかないのかカゲロウ行くぜある時は超音速ジェット
There we go.
機そしてまたある時はアニマルロボットしかしその実態はブレイブポリスシャドウマルそれがお前を倒す者の名だカゲロウこれがお前のくれた力だ引くしかない
It's over, Kagero. Give yourself up. You mean go willing to my own death? That's not gonna happen, Kagero. Tiny Boss. I won't let them take your memories. And you can join us and fight with the brave police and the Gargoyle Squadron. Perhaps that would have been a happier path. Not too late, Kagero. I am a criminal. I need to pay my debts. Incorrect. That's Ken Shinjo. Come over here, Kagero. What's happening? I can't disobey Shinjo! That's because I installed an obedience circuit in you. You did this while you were repairing me? You've committed no crime, Kagero. The only wrongdoing here is spoiling a super AI by installing emotion programs. I'll show you all my super AIs need no need of pointless emotions. No! Stop! Kagero! Kagero. Shinjo, what have you done to Kagero? I've remotely rewritten his super AI. Now all his programs unrelated to combat have been disabled. Of course, your precious emotions will make him a bit more violent than he used to be. Why, you! Now, let me explain the true utility for super AI. AIs aboard the Abyss Guards have incorporated Kagero's combat experience. Do you think you can defeat the Unchained Kagero and the Abyss Guard army? Silence! Calm down, Shadowmaru. Listen to Jay Decker. Fall back and regroup, Shadowmaru. I'm sorry, Tiny Boss, but I cannot follow that order. Shadowmaru, if Kagero is truly evil, it's my duty to cut him to his end. But go get him, ninja. We'll deal with the rest. You focus on Kagero. Everyone, you got the whole Gargoyle Squadron backing you up on this, so don't worry about Shadowmaru. Go! You got my gratitude. Yuta, Shadowmaru, I don't know what's right anymore. All I gotta say is, good luck, Shadowmaru. That's all I need to hear, boss. Shinjo, I'll show you what you've done has been pointless. And Kagero, this ends here. We got the Abyss Guard, so let's move up here. Ah, well, might give the liquid zoomies.
落ち着いていけよ玉木。
全力で行くなら突っ込んでってドーン。行ってきます塩辛パワー。やっぱ塩辛は無敵なのら。
I always like seeing those little bloody things just get wrecked.
5を返上するチャンスだ。
失敗しなければの話ね。
ここでやるんだ。
Oh, wow. Also gotta admit, those guys got a chin. Seriously.
見えた。
何が見えたのら。
Hey, Lockie. How you doing? Oh, wow. That tickles. They're like oversized robocods. Oh. I'm doing fine as well, Lockie. Now, I think that's all the units. Got one unit still not moving? All right, the Rhino dude.
$3秒後にはお前はスクラップだ。ご挨拶といこうか。
Wait.
それ
They're stronger than we could have expected. We got a unit with enough raw power to break through the guards. Dang, that ninja guy's on the ball! Resolve would be a great asset. Seeing him makes me anxious to contribute. What? What happened, Lockie? Oh, those are Brave robots. They may look like Transformers, but they're not. We failed to combine twice over. We've attempted to combine the way Deckard said, but to no avail. Wasn't because we didn't try, but that was how Deckard did it. Maybe we're just different. Could be. Deckard's got a lot more history with the boss than we do. Therefore his bond is stronger. Then perhaps. Come on, we're taking hits all the way back here. Venue fully evacuated. Let's go. Everyone, even without combining, there must be something we can do. Yeah, as Draco said, they follow a similar scheme. Build team! Stay back! This is not your fight! Regardless, we must fight. You don't get to hog all the ninja action, bucko. We too are officers of the Brave Police. Build team. See what foolishness your emotions drive you? Well, you'll learn the cold hard truth soon enough. Yeah. Here he comes. Here he comes. Stand ready. Where's he going? Ah! Misaki! Hikamaru! And Miri! Didn't escape in time. Those guys don't really have a limit on how low they go, do they? Misayako! Take the children and go. Captain Inoue! My duty to protect civilians. Stay away! Your revolver is useless against him! What is she doing? She knows it won't do any good. But she's still fighting, doing her duty despite her fears. That is a human heart, but I'm the same. Saki!
Kikumaru, Emiri, Misayako, Captain Inoue. Power Joe, Dumpson, the Crane. You made it. But we don't stand a chance against that speed. Boss, give us the orders to combine. But I can do it now. Same goes for me. Third time's a charm. We're putting it all on the line. Okay. Go, Bill team. You can do it, Power Joe. Grit your teeth. We believe in you, Power Joe. Dumpson, be true to yourself. McCray. Watch this, Captain Inoue.
ブレイブアップビルドタイガー
I have friends. Someone I can't lose. A person I have to protect. Bill Tiger! They did it! This is Bill Tiger. This is incredible! Heck yeah! There's a tiger on his chest. That's right. After that great man, the former chief of 3G. Kagero, you. Inconceivable! How could a super AI held back by emotion perform beyond specs? Get somewhere safe, everyone. You will, Bill Tiger. Thanks, Bill Tiger. Get out of there alive, Bill Tiger. You got it. Sorry I'm late, Jay Decker. Bill Tiger, we'll fight together. Bill Tiger, join everyone and take out the enemy. Copy that, boss. Why does it have a tiger on its chest? Because it's cool. Yeah, but this time they gave an explanation. It's basically it's based off of the former head of 3G. Oh, okay, time to let's do some showing off, shall we? Captain Tiger, yep. You know, having 3 hearts in one body sure heck of a weird feeling. Indeed, and yet I look forward to mastering it. We don't have time to chat, you two. We gotta put our hearts together and fulfill our mission.
が磨いたボディに傷をつけたくないからな。動きのパターンを私の超 AI で見抜く。
J デッカ勝負を決めるんだ。
了解ボス。 J バスター発射。
Oh wow, he dodged that. Damn. But other than that, it's pretty cool. So basically, either way, wow, miss, huh?
De きることを精一杯ってな。手間かけさせるなよ。
Still would be amazing to see heavy object in a Super Robots because 90% would be two chuckle fucks who will actually do something. Heavy object. Oh. That would be something interesting. I wouldn't be
私たちの
surprised.
響くんを支えなきゃ。それがグリッドマン同盟の使命だ。
戦いはパワーだけで決まるんじゃないぜ。こいつでノックダウンだ。もらった。
Yo, that's one robot dead.
やったぜ。さすがは俺。
What Here we go. Let's see if this works. Kagero! Kagero! Now we don't know what you've gone through, but we have to stop you. For our duty as brave police and the pride of everyone with our hearts, we will stop you.
捕らえるぞパワージョーすばしっこいやつでも俺たちならこの距離ならば食らえこのままでは拉致が開かない勝負の流れは力ずくで引き寄せる
Let's make sure we get that. J. Decker. I know, Yuta. We can't let Kagero commit any more crimes. But we'll stop Kagero with the full might of the brave police. I bet you're wondering why am I doing all this requirement? Well, let's just say basically there's a secret. But I want to basically do this right, so hopefully it'll work. To Ninjato. Kagero, you fought to protect your heart, but in the end you ruined it. All I can do now is stop you from committing any more crimes. The end of all this right here, right now, Kagero.
カゲロウは死んだ俺が殺したんだお相手するあーはっチュワ
There we go. Kagero! This is for the best, Shadowmaru. You were yourself. Just barely. Because I saw the build team gather their courage and join the battle, they showed me that what was really important is a righteous heart. I was a fool for caring so much about my memories. So you put on an act to enable the build team to combine? It's the least I can do. Not enough to make up for my crimes. Farewell, Shadowmaru. I'm glad we were together. Kagero! I was so happy when you invited me to join the Brave Police. if I could just be built, I would be honored to call you boss. Kagero. Farewell, brave police of the shadows. I don't give them remember giving the order to pull out. That blasted Excellence Inc. cut me off. Shinjo. Ugh. Ken Shinjo, you are under arrest. Kagero, as long as I live, I won't forget you. Rest in peace, my. Shinjo won't talk, but we're certain that those robots came from Excellent Inc. We are, but I know they're a megacorp of such scale that even the Federation government can't move against them. With Anaheim in freefall, Excellence is now basically the largest military contractor on Earth. While the robot criminals like Dr. Goss were just doing field testing for Excellent, and they're trying to follow up what's going to be a lost cause, and now they're probably learned how to construct super AIs for Shinjo. If those show up on the black market, it's only a matter of time before we sit weapons in our hearts and minds, and the old 3G dreams of a future of super AIs will be dead. Big guy. Unfortunately, we can't make our move against Excellent until they do something over. This will be an uphill battle for the Brave Police and the Gargoyle Squadron. Shinjo said the super AIs don't need emotions. Before, I would have agreed with him because of the Fazard cause, but now, seeing how the Brave Police fought today, I think ours might be a better path. And Toto? I know, big guy. Kagero's super AI. I'll introduce our new members. This is McCrane, Power Joe, and Dumpson, and this is Shadow Maru. It's a pleasure to be working with you all. We got a lot more Brave Police all of a sudden. Deckard seems happy about it at least. It's nice to have friends, isn't it? The hangar's gonna get a lot more crowded though. Hey Mr. Shiken, can we build a doghouse in the hangar? A doghouse? What for? Well, for you, I'd imagine. What foolishness! I am no dog, I am a wolf! Ah, so that makes you a police wolf rather than well, I think it's incredibly cool. Okay, Shadow Mower, we won't make a doghouse, we'll make a wolf house. However you wish, tiny boss. I am grateful, though. What you said saved Kagero. Huh? What I did? Ah, it's nothing. Tell Miss Suzuki thank you for me. I don't know what for, but I'll tell her. Looks like we're working together now, Power Joe. Heck yeah, I'm gonna be working my fender off and be a real hero like you saying. You can do it, Power Joe. I'm rooting for you too. Alright, thanks for coming with the Striker, kiddos. I'm gonna join the boss and fight against evil. I'll fight my hardest, so give it all the other kids and teachers my regards. Heck, that's a smile for the pictures, Dumpson. That, because I'm so happy you came to wish me well, Miss Ayako. I can admit now, I'm happy for you, Dumpson. McCrane, you're here too, Captain? Doesn't say thanks for saving me. I should thank you, Captain Inoue. You showed me what it means to be human. It's Seiya. Call me Seiya, my friends do. Is that okay, McCrane? It'd be my pleasure, Seiya. Best house of spice curry acquired. Alright, so we got 2 new missions we gotta do for prereqs. Have J. Decker, Bill Tiger, and Gridman destroy 80 enemies total. That shouldn't be hard. And then we just need Amuro to kill 1 more unit we get alone in the wild. So while we're here, since I remembered you guys saw the new 3G base that was being built in orbit while we were and saw Hannah as the new operator, I bet you're wondering, is there a new crew of Braves that are taking over besides just the J Police, the Brave Police? Well, Inherent Bravery meeting. Let's show this thing, shall we, people? A young Brave faces down violence. That's right, Bionet's back, baby, and tougher than ever. Hold up. That good. That should help out that. And of course, Shadow. And there we go. Custom bonus. Beam rifle and gains counter. So now we got the counter ability. Perfect. Now let's get our mission ready. Striker Hangar 1. So our next stop's Rome, eh? Yeah, it was requested from MVP Commissioner Saejima at 3G. 3G? The Gutsy Global Guard? Ooh. Huh? I thought 3G was short for Gutsy Geoid Guard. No, it's short for Gutsy Galaxy Guard. All those are actually 3 different organizations? Wait, seriously? Bit of a long story. Do you remember the Primeval War back 10 years ago? Sure, that mess with the Zondarians and the 31 machine Primevals who came from that trinary solar system, wherever the hell that is. The Japanese government was aware of the impending threat, so they founded an independent Earth Defense Brave Force, the Gutsy Geoid Guard, also known as 3G. Later on, the Earth Federation founded its successor for the purpose of protecting space, the Gutsy Galaxy Guard, folks from the old 3G. Oh, right. I heard they rebelled and got exiled from Earth. Here's something that isn't public knowledge. Galaxy 3G actually went to the trinary solar system. Apparently, there were these guys, the 11 planetary smashers of soul, going to destroy our universe in order to save theirs. Hold on a second. Does that mean the trinary solar system is in a different universe? More precisely, it's a universe from a long time ago. We're talking 15 billion, with a B in years ago. Apparently, the Big Bang gave birth to our universe happened after the end of the universe where the trinary solar system existed. Okay, that scales are here giving me a headache. Anyway, 3G knew about the plot, so they had no proper solid proofs, and the Federation wouldn't let them go. I can see why. The world was just out of a 1-year war, but there were just still a lot of fighting. Society was in shambles. And they left on their own, choosing to be called traitors rather than let our universe die. They really were the braves. Yep, and they never returned. They could only send 2 children back to Earth while they themselves were stranded in a dying universe. What's the deal with the current 3G then? That's the new defense Brave Force, the Gutsy Global Guard. Wait, am I? Am I a bit better now? Sorry, I'll try to speak a little louder or lower the audio value. It's... Alright. Just a little better now? Split up a bit. If that'll work. Thanks for the heads up, Draco. They inherited the facilities and the soul of the old 3G. They exist to protect the planet from threats from outer space. You're well informed about that, Shikan. Well, I've always been a bit of a 3G fanboy, to be honest. I mean, if all the advanced equipment they made by combining the know-how from an unknown space civilization with the latest human technology, that's enough to ignite the spirit of any mechanic. Well, you're not wrong. That's just direct quote from Exol Randall's explanation at the staff meeting, isn't it? Guilty as charged. We got a 3G request in the inbox. Does that mean we're dealing with a new threat? Base? Not quite. Looks like we're gonna deal with Bionet, the international crime syndicate. Apparently they have a base near Rome. They're sending us to investigate. Bionet, huh? I've heard they've been rampaging here and there lately. But that's why Commissioner Saijima wants us to deal with them. See why the MDP wants us to tackle them. But what's 3G's angle here? Isn't their job defending Earth from space monsters or something? Ah, yeah, sometimes the OST can do that. I have to speak a little louder in order to do so. But I have to be careful not to be too loud.
Or we can try this. Is this a little better? Oh, whoops. Is this better, guys? I just switched. All I did was switch the mic to the microphone array on my phone, on my computer. That should work. So I think we'll go with this for now. Yep, good. More to the point, the weapons are based on the technology of the 31 Machine Pride Meebles, plus a few bits and bobs they stole from the old 3G. Yeah, I can see your point now. 3G's already sent their agents on the scene to scout out the situation. The idea is we'll help them out. 3G agents. You might call them those who have inherited the souls of the Braves. But it's pretty much all people of actions in the Gargoyle Squadron. Is anyone here actually suited for an investigation? Come on now, don't tell me you forgot who's a bona fide detective duo on board. Got it, Yuta. You gotta be thrilled to do some police field work. Sumi, I don't get what you mean. There's nothing to get. I'm telling you like it is. You're staying on the Striker. Let the grown-ups investigate Bionet. What do you mean grown-ups? You're a high school student. Yeah, and that makes me a lot older than a 4th grader. But I'm the boss of the Brave Police. I'm a real police inspector. Besides, Commissioner Saijima thinks that Excellence Inc. could be backing Bionet. If there's a trail leading to Excellent, I'm gonna need to find it. We can't let them use super AI technology they stole for evil. How about this? You can give us instructions from the Striker, like a commander. You're just trying to leave me behind. It's not what I... Try to understand, Yuta. We're just worried about you. This is Bionet we're talking about. They're like criminals among criminals. They got giant robots and literal monsters. I really think it's too dangerous. But, Yuta, if something were to happen to you, I wouldn't know what I would tell Kurumi. We don't mean to downplay your role as a police inspector, but we simply cannot ignore the fact that you're a child. Let us handle it, okay? Leave this stuff to the guys like me that can handle themselves on foot outside of a robot. He's right. Focus on what you can do, Yuta. Ah, Yuta. Okay, I get it. You do? If that's how you want to do it, I'll figure something out on my own. Yuta! Let him go. It's not like you can actually do anything. Are you sure about that? He can be quite resourceful, you know. Deckard's with him. He won't let Yuta do anything dangerous. I hope so. Alright, time for some espionage. Bionet, here we come. Now who's being childish, Sumi? This is Yuta. Block 3, Sector 3 is clear. Audio transmission is normal. Yuta, I really think I should be there with you. No way, you'll stand out too much. I won't be able to investigate. Still, are you treating me like a kid too? That's not my intention, but I get it, really. I know I'm just a 4th grader with no special talents. Yuta, but I'm still the boss of the Brave Police. I'm a kid, so I gotta do my job as a kid. You're incredible, Yuta. At first I thought you wanted to do this in spite of the others, but really because you have a strong sense of duty, isn't it? Ah, you're gonna make me blush. You know, when I really like my sister Azuki would tell me about this child who would do his best to fight during the big war 10 years ago. 10 years ago? Is this about 3G? Yeah. Whoa, what's wrong with this old man? What's a cute little child? How would you like to be the 26th test subject? Or maybe you would like to go on a space adventure. No way! Could he be... Come with me! A fabulous future awaits you! Ah! Waking up. Are you alright, little one? Where are we? We're not sure, but we think this is the base of those criminals. You must have been kidnapped like us. Who knows what they're gonna do to us? There's too many of us. I don't think they're asking for ransom. Maybe that we're just guinea pigs for them. No, anything but that! Everyone calm down. Help is definitely on the way. Dream on, kid. It's all over. These guys aren't normal criminals. Yeah, there's some kind of beast people guarding the base. The police won't be able to save us. It's true, Bionet aren't normal criminals, but there are people out there whose mission is to fight evil people like them. That's exactly right! We're the 3G Mobile Squad. We're here to save you. We took care of the guards. You're free to go. Someone actually came for us? See? I told you they would. How do you know? Appearances can be deceiving. I'm actually the boss of the Brave Police. The Brave Police? You must be Inspector Tominaga. Yes, sir! We were contacted by your partner, Deckard. Well done. Yep. If we haven't followed that special signal of your badge sent out. You acted as bait to let yourself be captured on purpose, right? You really are something else. I thought they wouldn't be as careful as me since I was just a kid. Well, thanks for being so brave. Oh, I was just doing part of the Brave Police. So, where's Deckard? He's outside, acting as diversion. The Gargo Squad will be here soon. Thank you, mister! Hey now, don't call me mister! I'm still only 20 years old, you know! You probably look like a mister to anyone his age. Guess so. Oh, this feels like karma. Sorry, I didn't mean to be rude. It's okay. My name is Mamoru Amani, captain of the 3G Mobile Squad, and this is my partner, Ikumi Kaido, vice captain. Mamoru Amani? But that's... What are they gonna do with so many hostages anyway? Apparently, Bionet has been successfully mass-producing pseudo-Zonder metal. They probably figured out they can always use some extra human hosts. How could they? Even Bionet should be aware of all their suffering the Zonder robos caused. That said, this bothers me. Isn't this far too sloppy for Bionet? I noticed well this before. All the recent movements have lacked even a shred of logic. That's true. Let's get these people out first. Mamoru, go check the back room. Alright, I understand your anger, but we have to focus on a mission right now. Kumi must be furious too, and yet he's worried about me. Are you with the 3G Mobile Squad? Also an alien angel. Yep. That's right. Do you know about 3G? Well, I suppose I could show you my appreciation. Thank you for saving me, kid. Kid? First they call me Mr. and now Kid. This just isn't my day. Please don't call me Kid. I have you know I'm 20 years old. Hi. That makes you 5 years older than me. You certainly don't look the part, though. So you're 15? Is this a friend of yours, Mamoru? Are you oh, no, those are not excessive costumes. That's the armor of the 3G. And welcome, Larry. Ah, no, we just met. Anyway, this isn't the time to chat. She's the last hostage you need to take to safety. Yes, please pardon me. Would you mind telling me your names? I am Mamoru Amani, captain of the 3G Mobile Squad. Ikumi Kaido, vice captain. Ikumi Kaido. So, bien. Oh, my name is Alouette Pomeris. Bionet kidnapped me in France and brought me here to this forsaken place. I was terrified. Frenchie's a bit of a bitch. Oh, you'll find I would be careful about that. But perhaps it is not all bad. I think it to meet you, Kaido. Could this be fate? Yes, it has to be. This was a blessing in disguise. I'm sorry to interrupt your train of thought, but we really need you to get you to safety. Oh dear, is that an earthquake? No, that was an explosion. Ikumi. Right. What is happening? Go straight that way. You should be able to reach the others. Alright, Kaido. See you soon. Wow, well, she's a pretty forthright girl. Let's go, Mamoru. We have to do it. Yeah, we need Geigo. Inherent Bravery Meeting. Oh no! You and the hostages are still in there! Yuta is risking his life for the sake of the mission. I must save him! I'm here, Deckard! Yuta! J-Roto's on his way. Authorize the combination. But there's too many enemies. We'll buy you some time. Mamoru! Let's go, Mamoru! Now, Yuta! Alright! Brave up! J. Decker! J. Decker! So that's J. Decker. The first new Brave developed in 10 years. We need to measure up to them. Time to degoon this area. Yep. Orbit base, do you copy? Chief, Gaigo has signaled you to authorize final fusion. 3G and the Brave Police, together at once. Finally, the two Braves of this generation share the same stage. Alright, final fusion! Approved! Yes, sir! Final fusion! Program the drive! Gao, Gai, go! So that's 3G's Gao, Gai, go. It looks just like Gao, Gai, Gar. Yuta, let us handle this. The Gargoyle Squadron will be here soon. You get the safety. Okay, let's do this, J. Decker. Copy that, Gao, Gai, go. Both Gaigo and the Brave Police have inherited their bravery. And you're going to witness the power they give us. Behold, we are the new Braves! And here's the little hint about Gao Gaigo. Gao Gaigo and certain other robots have the pilot switch command, which swaps your main and sub-pilot. Check your skills and ability to know when to swap. You can do it, J. Decker! Bionet's got nothing on you! Yuta, you're successfully completed your mission, heedless of the danger. I must display the same kind of bravery if I want to avoid dishonoring the name of the Brave Police. And let's show you some cool little tricks these guys got. Come on, Mamoru, let's show them that Gao Gaigo is worthy successor of the King of Braves. Don't get too worked up, Ikumi, and remember to give me control if need be. Right now, offense is the way to go, so leave it to me.
Gao Gaigo, 押し負けたりしないはずだ。ドリルに。そこには。
Uh-oh.
ガオガイ号だ。押し負けたりしないはずだ。ファントムリングプラスブロークファントム。
Yep, and de-gooning the area is basically what these guys are good for, especially against Zonders. Oof.
平成のつもりか。パワー勝負に出てくると分かっていれば。
J デッカあいつを狙うんだ。
了解ボス。J バスター行け。
Oh, hello, Opula. Hey, Opula, welcome. Welcome to my chat. And yep, this is Super Robot Wars. You're basically watching two Transformers fighting Zonders. I believe it's a turn-based strategy game with a metric buttload of anime mechas in it. Yep. Ikumi, J. Decker, it's the Gargoyle Squadron. We're sending in the Rockalium. So the terrorist organization likes to use mechs, eh? Well, let's give them some. Presence of J. Decker and 3G's Gao Gaigo confirmed. They're both in good condition. Furthermore, presence of multiple enemy rooms confirmed. We believe to be affiliated with Bion. Basically a big fan foaming but in a fun way. Yep. Furthermore, presence of multiple robot units confirmed. We believe to be affiliated with Bionet. 3G reports that all the hostages have been extracted. Hey guys, I'm over here! Ah, there's Yuta. I'm glad our boss is okay. But that was reckless even for him. However, we wouldn't be able to find their base if they haven't risked his life. He's without a doubt the boss of the Brave Police. Send out a ground team and get Yuta and the hostages to safety at once. Our mobile team can cooperate with 3G and intercept Bionet robots. This is Mamoru Mani, captain of the 3G mobile squad. Thank you for your assistance. Mamoru, is that you, Mamoru Mani? Long time no see, Amuro. I'm glad to see you again. Lieutenant, I'm not surprised you know 3G members. I know them for a decade now. We've both grown a lot since we last saw each other. And show me that you've inherited his soul. You got it. Bionet robots are controlled by pseudo-Zonder metal. They didn't get a chance to implant hose, so feel free to go all out. Got it, I'll do my best. Wow, Azuri's all pumped. 3G equals Braves, and Braves equals heroes. And of course, Azuru can't help but excited for his beloved heroes. All units, assist Gao Gaigo and intercept Bionet. Let's go, Mamoru! Alright, show them the power of the King of the Braves! But yeah, as Draco said, that is basically what it is. Fan foaming. But it's pretty awesome. It's like think of it like an anime... Oops. I'm a little loud for there. Sorry. Think of it like a fan version of the Avengers. Only instead of Marvel heroes, you got Gundams.
Oh yeah, I almost forgot to show this. Kagero's got shurikens.
お望みなら俺が相手になる。こいつをかわせるか。
Oh, never mind. That was like piss on a spark plug useful. And the most enjoyable than current day Marvel. Somewhat. All right, forgot the stupid barrier. Jeez, damn, I am such a putz. Time never stops flowing. Seeing Mamoru and Kaido makes it all more apparent. Even so, I won't be left behind. There are still things I can and will do. Now I really want to see a super robot version of the Avengers. Son of a bitch! That thing can repel beam swords? Damn! Fine, you want to be that way, then I'll just do the same as I always do. You really do not trust me. No, if it's made by the current crop of AAA license holders. And here's our Camille.
追加走行で欠点が補えているなら敵意のその先を撃つ 落ちろ
But I can understand people don't want to see a crappy variant of an Avengers game. That's for sure.
Oh, now it punches through. Wow. Ups. Ugh. Something's coming. Could it be reinforcements? There's too many of them. We can do this. There's even Dr. Goss's robots. This confirms that he too is backed by Excellence Inc. This is a definite connection between Bionet and Excellent Inc. Stay sharp, everyone. There's something different about that Bionet robot. Oh, so, unlike the others, its core has a human host. Its power is on a completely different scale compared to the controlled pseudo-Zondermetal's automatic functions. Basically, this is their ace in the hole. Once we take it down, the day will be ours. Let's go, Ikumi. If they have a host in there, we got our work to cut out for us. Ooh, I never seen the grenade launcher, but maybe we could take a look at that, how that works. But anyway, I'm curious, Opula, how you doing? Want to make sure this is not just about me or anything. Warhorn question mark.
力のコントロールは自分が。運動性能は俺がやる。一気に蹴りをつけようぜ。ファイヤー。
気をつけろユータ、敵はすごいパワーだ。だからって負けていられない。
グリッドマンを助けて、キャリバーさん。
分かった。アクセスコードグリッドマンキャリバー。俺を使えグリッドマン。グリッドキャリバー。
And for those wondering why I only do attacks once when the enemy's dead, I always like to pull my tactic of how you want to do it. So basically, any attack that's more or less I use for that and just there. Okay, that was dope. Oh, what do you mean? The Gridman Caliber End attack? Yeah, that is a dope attack. But if you really want to see dope, let's do our boy Amuro right here.
体の調子は悪くない。いけるはずだ。やってみせるさ。このいけ。
The new King of Braves. Now ain't that something? Whoops, I shouldn't be jealous of them. I better pick up my slack and be a comrade a Brave would be proud to know. And I like the Braves. Your boy likes the Braves.
ぶち抜いてやるぜ。ダッシュで仕留める。いただけ。
There we go.
迷いは自分を殺すことになる。ここはこれが確実か。もらった。
Well, that's one way of destroying a Z metal. Let's move this baby here. Alright, forgot this guy. He always... His armor makes it look like he always... And the turn's always over with him. Anyway, let's continue on. Defeating the enemy while blocking their attacks. That's a job for me. I'm counting on you, Mamoru. Let's go, Akumi. Together we'll be the new King of Braves. So to summarize, Mamoru is more defense-orient, while he's more offensive, while Kaido's more offensive-orient. Let's have our good friend hit him there.
Ah, here we go, folks. This is here's something you guys are gonna like, and I'm sure Draco's gonna like this one.
ガオガイ号ならパワー負けはしない。ここで決めてみせる。ヘル&ヘル。ゲムギルガンゴールホー。
We got some Chabam armor. The host control unit stop moving. We'll secure the core. Core secured. The core's been in a dormant state. Let's deal with the rest of the enemies for now. Got it. There we go. Jousting Haymaker. Yep. For sure. It's over. I'm afraid not. Just to be on the safe side, we should purify the core now. Agreed, I'll do it. Curatio! Tenetris, Sectio, Salus, Coctura! The light, I knew it! Mamoru is... what's he doing? According to my data, he's performing the purification, the process to restore a human possessed by Zonder metal back to normal. So we get to see who was controlling the robot, right? There a problem, Captain Amani? Ah, it's the old man who kidnapped me. It's Dr. Thanatos, the leader of Bionet. Thanatos? Impossible. There's no way the leader of Bionet would turn himself into a pseudo-Zonder robo-host. But I've seen his face on the records. It's him, I'm sure of it. Captain Amani, we will keep Dr. Thanatos in custody for the time being. He'll be questioned by the proper authorities. Understood. Something's off. Usually after I purify Zonder hosts, they cry and regret their evil actions. And yet... You must be the 26th test subject! Yes, the star child from the Trinary solar system! I can't wait to dissect you! Get out of there, Mamoru! There's something wrong with him! But... Pectifolus. Bow. Thanatos fainted. What happened? You're Betterman Lamia! Betterman? Captain Amani, what is a Betterman? Here we go, piece of lore time. Bettermen, intelligent life forms, separate from mankind who have been confirmed to exist for thousands of years. This term comes from the ability to alter their form, in other words, becoming better, to adapt to their environment and circumstances to the moment. These beings refer to themselves, however, as somnium. By eating the fruit of the animus flower, which can only bloom on the corpse of those who have died of algernon, a genetic syndrome that interferes with cerebral nerves, turning people violently suicidal, they can change into monstrous forms, able to use supernatural powers. Yep. The role is akin to the immune system of the Earth itself. Due to their symbiotic relationship with humanity, they will take actions to save it from extinction. Betterment. Primates who have surpassed the limits of mankind. Life forms with superior environmental adaptability. By consuming animascenes born from the human body, they can mutate into other forms. They can do what? What is the Betterment doing here? I'm taking this human. I heard his voice in my head. Me too. Was that telepathy? That's one of the abilities of the Betterment. Access to the limpid channel. Limpid channel, a form of telepathy. Those capable of accessing the limpid channel can perceive the waves of consciousness that exist in a given area, thus reading the minds of those present. It can also be used to communicate as long as those involved have access to it. The Betterment never communicate with their mouths, but they only transmit their will through the limpid channel. Why do you need Thanatos for? For the upcoming confrontation. Confrontation? Against who? Come back inside Gao Gaigo, Mamoru. We're going after him. Okay. We made it. Betterman, tell us what you need Thanatos for. Creatures of light. Creatures of what? Are you talking about Mamoru? Betterman Lamia, who or what are you going to fight? A revolution is coming. Dimensional space will be conquered. And then all living creatures will be turned to light. All will be turned to light? We will fight so that we can return to the birthplace of the soul. We? Others like you? Mamoru, look! There are 7 better men! Sara, the animus born from this one called Thanatos. A Socius seed, without a doubt. Now I can open the Socius path. A dimensional tear! Did she open an ES window by herself? ES window, a gate that allows access to hyperspace as it can connect to 2 different points in space. It may be used as a means of hyperspace navigation, transcending any distance no matter how great. They're taking away Thanatos! Creatures of light. If man seeks to survive and thrive, then the Conqueror King must be fought. Head toward the sky that the jewel of life points toward. What are you trying to tell us? I don't understand. They're gone. The terror is closed. They really pulled one over on us. I don't understand what better than Lamia was trying to tell us. But I do have a feeling sooner or later I'll be fighting against this Conqueror King. I'm sorry I worried everybody. You know, no member of the Brave Police is supposed to act on their own accord, and yet that is exactly what you did. Please try to imagine how we felt when Deckard told us you had been kidnapped. Deckard had repeatedly asked us to stay calm, but my super AI chip was about to melt. Don't even pull a stunt like that again, okay? Guess I'm sorry, guys, I'm sorry, I mean it. But I can't promise that. I'm the boss of the Brave Police. You're always risking your lives in battle. Sometimes I just have to do the same. I don't believe we'll be able to change Yuta's mind about this. I mean, I get it, but... So, what's we supposed to keep following his orders? While doing everything within our power to protect him. Deckard, so Yuta, you keep focusing on your duties as a boss. We'll take care of the rest. Okay. By the shadows. I have a sinking feeling this is not the last we'll be dealing with this. Possibly, but it's worth doing. Any of us will be gladly risk our lives for our boss. Thanks, guys. I'm counting on you. I'm sorry, Yuta. We weren't taking you seriously at all, but today's success is largely thanks to you. Yep. We went there, Draco. We've crossed that zenith. It's okay. I knew you were just worried about me. But if I want to understand, even though I'm just a kid, there's still stuff I can do. You did great, Yuta. And I got to meet one of my heroes. You're a hero? Ah, there he is. Welcome to the flagship of the Gargoyle Squadron, gentlemen. I'm okay. Okay, let's try and do this properly this time. I am Mamoru Mani, captain of the 3G Mobile Squad, and ordered by the chief, I hereby join the Gargoyle Squadron. Ikumi Kaido, vice captain. I'm Galgaigo's main head driver. 3G's chief, Akamatsu, has briefed me about you. Thank you for joining. You'll definitely be a valuable asset to our team. As for the hostage rescued by Bionet, the EFF will take care of escorting them back to their homes. Hopefully this is the last we'll ever hear of Bionet. Won't be sure about that. At the very least, we'll be able to look into Excellent Inc.'s involvement on all this. On top of that, we need to find an explanation for Bionet's confusing behavior recently. And Thanatos' especially abnormal behavior today may be the key of solving the mystery. You don't have to worry about it alone. From now on, you can rely on us for anything. Understood. I might just do that. So it's true that you know them since they were children, Lieutenant? Very much so. I fought alongside the previous 3G Mobile Squad captain, Guy Shishio, a great many times 10 years ago. And that's when we became friends with Koji Kabuto's little brother, Shiro. They were just children back then, but now they're a next generation of Braves. You want to talk about making me feel old. I just have to say, you really changed, Kaido. You become much less closed off. Well, I suppose some of Mamoru's hopelessness, cheery personality rubbed off on me. Hey, Akumi! I've been meaning to ask. Your machine is successor to Galgaigar, right? But it's two-seat machine, unlike Galgaigar. Come to think of it, Guy Shishio would perform the final fusion alone to form Galgaigar, from what I remembered. Galgaigar's core was Galleon, the spaceborne mechanical line of the trinary solar system. However, Galgaigo employs a completely Earth-made core machine. The Kakusenjin Guy. A Kakusenjin. If I remember right, that's a series of neuronoids, manned investigation pods with that name. Here's a little piece of lore, another piece of lore for you guys. Neuronoid. Manned investigation pods, often in the shape of robotic bipedal humanoids. These are two-seater units, mostly employed for investigation purposes. They can operate through the amplification of the pilot's dual impulses, which can be generated through the brain of a dual kind. Neuronoids have two modes of operation. AP, accept mode, used primarily for investigation, and AV, active mode, which can be used to deal with threats. Shiro is Mazinger, not Getter, but close. Neuronoids can only be activated through the dual impulse emitter by the brain of a pair of special individuals called dual kinds. So that's why the two of you pilot Galgaigo together, a hybrid of extraterrestrial and pure Earth technology. Truly the next generation of Braves. Incidentally, 3G's chief Akamatsu was the developer of the original Kakusenjin series. Speaking of which, Chief Akamatsu left a message for you. If you ever go out into space, come visit us at the orbital base. Knowing him, he'll just want to know more about the robots in the Gargoyle Squadron. Yep, and those are Betterman mechs. We'll be needing 3G's help in the near future, so we do plan on visiting the orbit base very soon. Thank you, Captain Mitsuba. This is so cool, Mamoru! Looks like we'll be traveling together from now on, Yuta. Just so you know, I'm gonna do my best to catch up to you. Oh? I always looked up to you, Mamoru, the kid who fought with the Primeval War alongside the Braves. You're so cool! I think you might be just his guy. That's the nicest thing I could ever say to me. Just like Mamoru and Guy. Wow. Huh? Something the matter, Yuta? You can tell me anything, you know. It's just, you're captain now. If you used to be like me, that means I gotta step up and grow up to be just as cool. Heck, I'm sure you'll get there, Yuta. Heck, you could probably even go further. Thanks, Mamoru! The Gargoyle Squadron, this has gotta be our new battleground. We'll do our best, Guy. Me, Yuta, Jay Decker, and the others. We'll inherit the souls of your Braves and make you proud. And we got some resources. Hooray! Of course, we're going to be upgrading, of course, Galgaigo. There we go. Right, hold up. Ah, here we go. I'm gonna choose. Alright, I think now would be a good time to do mission. I believe what we'll do is we're gonna use this. We're gonna do this mission, Zilkistan's Darkness, because I'm sure you're wondering what the heck was with what's with the title of the stream. Well, I'm gonna show you guys who we're gonna run into. Of course, I'll speak to the Earth Federation Assembly about having Britannia accept these refugees. However, I have no direct power of the decision-making process. I'll try to have them respond as soon as possible, but you'll help me with criticals as well. Nolani V. Britannia, honorary advisor with the World Humanism Organization at this refugee camp here in the Hashivani region of South Asia. Promise to help ensure the refugees will find new homes. Everyone present hopes there's a major first step in solving the problems faced here. This has been Millie Ashford reporting on location with... Wait a moment. There's something approaching. Those are nightmare frames. Mysterious KMFs. Could they be part of the terrorist organization? Wait, there's another KMF now. That's the Machine of Zero, the advisory director of the Order of the Black Knights. It seems Zero is going to protect honorary advisor Nolani. Anyone who dares try to break the peace Lelouch left with us will face me. No, Zero. He's so fast, just as my sister predicted. Zero is special indeed. But unfortunately for him... that spot is exactly where my sister foretold he would be. Yep, we got Code Geese now. A trap? How do you know exactly where I'd be set in? It's over, Zero. You're coming with me. Suzaku. Unfortunately, the Kingdom of Zilkistan has refused to grant the Gargo Squadron permission to enter its territory. The Kingdom of Zilkistan, the invincible nation of the warriors, which has defied even the superpowers' attempt to meddle in its affairs. With minimal natural resources, their greatest export is soldiers, which makes them basically a mercenary corps on a scale of a nation. Thanks for the info dump. No one's expecting something like this to happen right as we head to investigate a suspicious activity in Zilkistan, however. I'll be sorry for poor advisor Nolani. She must be so scared. So, Uso, what activity are we going to be talking about exactly? Got any ideas? Oh, like Asagi just said, the Kingdom of Zilkistan's main export is soldiers. If you think about it, the current situation in the world is practically harvest time for them. There's some who think that might be assisting in the acts of terror occurring worldwide. Crazy to think there's someone out there who doesn't actually want peace. My god, it has a mind of its own! Probably. Alright, as we head out to investigate, honorary advisor Nolani is kidnapped. So we think there has something to do with Zilkistan. There was a TV crew doing recording, got away, and their footage showed an unknown KMF involved. However, we know from reports from KMF development groups that there's not many engineers who could make high-performance KMFs like those. The last piece of the Zilkistan's aggressive recruiting just engineers ever since the Zero Requiem. Well, that's another piece of lore. Zero Requiem. refers to the plan to end all conflict in the world with the death of the tyrannical Emperor Lelouch. Their plan was devised by Lelouch himself with the assistance of Suzaku and a few others. The plan consists of having Emperor Lelouch be hated by the entire world before being killed by the leader of the Order of the Black Knights. Zero, actually Suzaku in this case, instead of Lelouch taking the persona, during a worldwide live broadcast, thus ending the tyrannical rule of the Holy Britannian Empire, leading to the world toward a peaceful era. As the truth was never revealed to the public, Lelouch v. Britannia went down in history as the evil emperor. Well, given how they're blowing off the investigation, I'd say we're definitely on the right track. The one thing I don't get is what the heck does Zilkstan have to gets out of kidnapping that poor little girl? That's hard to say. Yep, that's basically what it is, Draco. The abridged version of Code Geass. Or Geass. From what people are saying, they haven't had any demands from the honorary advisor's kidnappers. The Nullity girl, she was a big part in the war with the evil Emperor Lelouch. I tracked that some people would hold a grudge over that, right? War with the evil Emperor Lelouch. This refers to the confrontation between Lelouch v. Britannia, who had just declared himself Emperor of Holy Britannian Empire, and the combined forces of the Britannian Prince Shenzel and the Order of the Black Knights. Shenzel has loaded his floating fortress Damocles with a large number of Flesia missiles, akin to nuclear warheads, while leaving the firing trigger in the hands of Nullity, Lelouch's own sister. She was not forced to do so, she requested it herself, demanding to shoulder her own share of sin in order to stop her brother. Maybe, but it's hard to connect that to Zilkstan. What should we do, Commander Mitsuba? Do we just turn back? No, we're going to investigate Zilkstan. However, the EFF supports all nations' right to self-determination. We cannot enter their territory on nothing more than circumstantial evidence. So the next step is to collect solid evidence to justify our investigation. So then, yes, it would be dangerous, but we need to start with an undercover investigation. I've been told that the team has already gone ahead, so you'll link up with them. I can help with the investigating. I appreciate your enthusiasm, Yuta, but grade schools are going to stick out too much in this operation. And may I remind you, you got kidnapped the last time! I'll go in, my suit transfer was perfect, but you're good in a fight, but undercover work requires a little more than, delicacy, Shijiro. Ikumi and I would be well suited for a mission like this, Captain. True, but we have to consider the possibility that you might be discovered. 3G is too public of an institution for its members to participate in an operation like this. The right person for the job would be someone not affiliated with any military or other EF organizations and able to come across as well-traveled. Chojin, I'm nominating you for the infiltration team. Me? Won't you do it? Fine. Not like that I can refuse. I'm so gonna die. Yes, we made it to Zilkstan, and my phone still works, thankfully. It's been a year, huh? A year since Jeremiah handed him over to me. Shirley, thank you again for helping me. You were the only one who could help me back then. Shirley, one of the students of Ashford Academy alongside Lelouch. Her full name is Shirley Finette. Feeling more than a simple friendship toward Lelouch, she was ready to support him even after finding out his alternate identity of Zero, leader of the Order of the Black Knights. She is one of the very few people who knows the truth behind Zero's Requiem and has been secretly assisting CC. Yes, I'll make it happen. Zilkstan still has a working gate. That's what I'm betting on. Alright, I gotta hang up. Pray for us, Shirley. We can use all the help we can get. Now, don't worry. There's nothing scary. Nothing can hurt you here. Nothing. So you're the agents from the Gargoyle Squadron? Yeah, more or less. Name's Chojin. Nice to meet you. I'm Kalin Kazuki. I should be a college student, but I'm also part of the Black Knights Reserves. And I'm Sayoko Shinozaki. We're glad to have helped you. Everything we know, we already sent you. If you want more, you're gonna have to infiltrate either a political or military facility. Kalin Kazuki, the ace of the Black Knights who fought against the evil Emperor Lelouch, huh? That was a long while back. Now that the Black Knights have integrated into the EFF as separate specialist forces, I'm just a reservist. I see, so the Black Knights dispatched an irregular member just in case the worst happened, huh? Heh, basically. Just one thing, please. Don't call Lelouch Val Britannia the evil emperor again. Why's that? Sorry, I can't go into it. Alright, it's no big deal to me one way or another. My team members are patrolling the perimeter. I was told you had one more member on your team? There's one on standby outside the city. Let's just say they're not a fighter. Excuse me. Well then, we'll move on via a separate route. We should meet up again later. Good luck to you both. I don't know much about Code Geass, but Lelouch looks like been thoroughly brained. Yeah, I haven't seen Code Geass myself either way, Draco. No one in the world would know the truth of the Zero Requiem. Lelouch was willing to take the hatred of the Empire, entire world to the grave with him, and he's still the evil Emperor somehow. Miss Colleen, sorry Sayoko, I need a moment to get over. I'd be glad to give you the moment, but we seem to be surrounded. What? Getting noisy outside. No one's heading out that way, so probably we're not targeted, but... No way! Colleen, goodness, you're as clumsy as you ever been. Cece, what could you possibly be doing here? Funny you beat me to the question, why of every place are you here? Greetings, Miss Cece. I'm pleased to see you're well. Sayoko, you're here too as well? We're here looking for Zero and Nullany. By request of the Black Knights, they've been kidnapped. Without proof of the complicity, we can't accuse Zilkstan of aiding the kidnappers without risking a diplomatic hissy fit. But given how local forces are trying to eliminate us, it's clear there must be something here to find. Miss CC, are you here investigating Nullany's abduction? No, CC! Just a traveler, huh? What an unlucky girl. Those two, though, they're our targets. Just remember, we want them alive. They don't necessarily need their limbs, though. Sayoko! Of course! Well, my team's already beaten. You're real fighters! You're in charge, then. Gotta say, this kind of blows a tourist attraction. Sort of rough on your average rich, fat Britannian, isn't it? Really, I thought a bunch of rabid Federation dogs would love nothing more than a fight. Oh, I love a good fight, but how about we make it one-on-one instead? I mean, that sounds lovely, you see. I'm no knight or samurai, fool. Got you! Miss Colleen, what on earth are you thinking? Heh. Now there's more than one of you. Who are you, anyway? Please, Miss Colleen, get a hold of yourself. Shut your mouth or I'll shut it for you. She sees me as that man, doesn't she? Could this be a Geass? Oh, well, you know about Geass, don't you? Now I'll need to look into your backgrounds. And guess who came walking in? Who are you? Huh, sorry to bother you. I can tell you're busy. Still figured to be the right person to ask. I'm looking for a man. Oh, so you knew I was busy. Well, if you stepped up into a fight knowingly, you best not complain when you die. What? How did he dodge my knife at this range? Now that's one rude way to answer a simple question. If you're gonna be like that, then you better not be the one complaining when I smack an answer out of you. Very well then. What the hell? Now there's a whole lot more of them. Fine, that works. I'll just cut them all down. What's he doing? Miss Colleen, we must retreat for now. Come on, get back here. How is he doing this? My geese is supposed to drive its victim to self-destruction in their confusion. That's a whole lot of gibberish and still ain't answering my question. Oh no, it can't be. Is he just a massive idiot? Ah! Can't believe I missed. I just killed you! Much to your misfortune, death means nothing to me. Fine then, you're next! Ah, a Geass that swaps its victim's perception of others' identity. It still won't work on me, though. You can't be... Sorry, you picked the wrong fight. But you must be... My apologies, I do not intend to be rude to a former master. I will return another time. That must meant he's a part of their branch. What the hell? Now they're all gone and it's a bunch of women. I don't know who you are, but your raging stupidity appears to have saved us all. Ban! You're a maniac. Did anyone tell you that? Actually, I probably have before because it's nothing new. When you just started swinging that sword around, I thought you finally lost your last screws. Can you all just shut up? You know, you might as well just pick a fight with the local army. You're probably in danger hanging out here. Let's get moving. Wait, hold on. I haven't even... Look, I'll go sniff out the information you're looking for, alright? Man! Fine, let's get going then. Okay, who was that? I haven't the foggiest. Huh? Master Lelouch! He can't be! Lelouch is dead! How? Ah! It's okay, Lelouch. You're safe. I promise. Cici, what's going on? He's Lelouch, and he's also not Lelouch. What? Yeah, what indeed? Also, a lot of talking for this chapter. Finally. Silk stands darkness. The prisoner is entering visual range. Hey, we did end up forcing our way into Zilkistan, hoping that works. We're in the Black Knight's infiltration team. Up for a moment. Just getting myself ready to get some mech info. Alright, made sure. Those serious eyes of Kellings, they're the sort of thing worth betting on. Our purpose here is to be a diversion, not to engage in combat. Let's just allow Zilkistan to take the initiative here. I think his own power brained him. Yeah! It seems the Federation ships intruded on our territory. I see. We should assume the former master is associated with them. Master Vivi's predecessor. Cici, of all people. If it's her arrival at the time of this place a revelation, or is this an offering, I wonder? Top of that, her goal of the Amaru Gate and the Wailing Prison. Where is Shalio right now? He's still in the prison. I would assume His Majesty is seeing the prisoner as usual. Tell him to return immediately. Judge Sal, I want you at the prison instead. Namjala Latak, as the scion of the great Borgnar, I, Sheshnal, shall show them what it means to possess battle genes. So, Zero, no, Suzaku Kukurugi. I'm looking forward for another fulfilling conversation with you. Why don't we talk about the nightmare frame piloting? That sounds fun. I want to know every little thing about your strength. You seem plenty strong yourself, so why don't we start with you? How do you know everything I was going to do in that fight? You had every trap ready to lay exactly spot on when I was going to retreat to. Do you have a Gias? What? You're back on that? No, you get to answer my questions. Don't forget that Nolani's in our care. You're even more despicable than I thought. Indeed I am. I'll do anything I'll have it in order to be the strongest in the world. What? Strength. Pure strength is what I need to protect what matters to me. Well, Shalio is literally a subscriber to the Might is Right mantra. Suzaku Kukurugi, I'm gonna take every bit of your strength. Still, I think we're done for today. My sister is calling for me. Don't worry, Suzaku Kukuragi. I'll be back. You're going to be a sacrifice for my strength. That diversion from the Gargoyle Squadron got us in easily, but... Sorry, yesterday's clothes were coated in mud. You're gonna have to put up with that outfit from now on, okay? Is it possible that Lelouch inherited a code from Charles? Ooh, Thor time. Charles, the 90th Emperor of the Holy Britannian Empire. His full name was Charles Z. Britannia. He is the biological father of Lelouch and Nolani. He was working with their mother and their wife Marianne V. Britannia to achieve the Ragnarok connection, creation of a world without lies by merging together the thoughts of all humanity. After Lelouch thwarted their plans, he and Marianne vanished within C's world, gathering place of mankind's consciousness. What? The ones that make you immortal? Yes, but Lelouch uses his Gias afterwards as well. Ultimately, the Zero Requiem happened with the question of his code unresolved. So it was after all that when Shirley got involved. She's the villain. No one was bothering to watch a silly teenager. I just had to bring Lelouch's body in secret to a location Jeremiah had prepared. After that, I tried to reconstruct Lelouch in C's world. C's world, the place where human consciousness, thoughts, and memories gather. It is said to be the collective unconscious that resides there in C's world itself. You tried to... what? The reason I can't die is because I replace any defective body parts with those constructed in C's world. If you want to be precise, you can essentially say I have backup bodies stored away there. The problem is Lelouch killed God in C's world. God, this reference to the collective unconsciousness that resides within C's world, as in the aggregation of the entirety of mankind's consciousness and memories across all time, such a being would be the world's everything. Because of that, I can no longer freely enter it. Code Geass is basically anime Machiavellian. Yeah, that's what it is. Hold on a sec, you didn't have any problems reviving yesterday. There's probably some parts left over. One way or another, though, Lelouch's mind is missing. Lost. Who is this guy, then? Essentially a void inside Lelouch's body, the last traces of who he once was. CC, is this really what Lelouch wanted? I still have a promise to keep with him. So you were just ahead, and I know, and I don't intend to leave him like this forever. That's the reason I came here. There was an organization here in Silksden split off from Geass's order. It's called Farlaf. If I can just use the Amaru Gate, I can access systems in the C's world they can control. Then there's a chance. Seriously telling me a place like this has something like this? There used to be a temple, actually, even if it used to be a prison for bandits and political prisoners. So if you can access C's world or wherever this is, you can resurrect Lelouch. All I can say is, the chance. What? There's no point in wondering whether it'll work. Right now, there's a hope that even the faint, that's all we need. Let's go. Sayuko's going to go and scout on the conditions inside. First, let's rile things up and get it easy for us to move around without attracting attention. Well, that was quite a ruckus. I stole a key from one of the wardens and freed all the prisoners here. I also provided them armament, so they should be riding any moment. That should hopefully buy us some time, but let's move. The Amaru Gate is at the lowest floor. Well then, I will continue to escalate the situation to cover you. So that's the Amaru Gate. It's completely swamped in groundwater. That's our benefit. Thanks to that, it's still here, completely untouched. Well, here I go. Cece, well, take care of Lelouch. Keep an eye out there. Got it. Let's go, Lelouch. Don't you worry. We're gonna put an end to you being like this. Please, Lelouch, come on home. Looks like your gay man's here. What's your problem? Hurry up and escape. Escape? Now why would I ever need to escape? You're no prisoner, are you? I mean, you can call me a prisoner in the most technical of senses, but that would be more accurate to call me warden. So, seems to me I need to lay down the law on some intruders, huh? Lelouch. And welcome to C's world. I made it, but what's going on? Why have people's consciousness stopped going nowhere? Ah! Lelouch's fear, of course, it's Charles. The remnant of your ambition, your last thoughts make up this barrier. Why, Charles? Why Lelouch killed God did you become the sand in the gears of the world? Ah! Stop, Charles! Don't leave your regrets behind. Let Lelouch go free. No, I have to do something or what's left of his consciousness will be swallowed up. Lelouch, we have to leave. Ah! This isn't Charles. This is Euphemia, Rollo. All the souls of people Lelouch knew are coming to him. Finally awake, are you? Now mind, you might end up wishing you'd stay asleep, huh? Sorry, Cece, I couldn't keep you safe. You did just fine, Black Knight girl. You were just unlucky enough to face me. Anyhow, sounds like they're getting noisy upstairs. Gotta go check on it. You finish things here, Z. You got it, Warden. So, you're supposed to be immortal, aren't ya? How far does that go, huh? What if we burn you? Can you die in lava? Now, that would sound bad if you tell us what you were doing on the other side of that wall. Seems like the high and mighty of glorious old Silkstan wants to know all about it. I have nothing to say. That's so. Guess that means we're gonna have to make this hurt. Don't do anything violent. If you want a way inside a woman's heart, there's a right way to go about it. We are the enlightened masses. And who the hell are you? You with our intruders here? Not as such, but we do have our own business with these ruins and with this woman. Oh, I don't like your pretty faces. On top of that, bursting in here while I'm busy. Mr. Z! Good timing. You bunch play with these idiots. Sir! I told you, don't get in my way. Crazy guy from yesterday. You again. Wendy's brother and the Orphe flower woman, huh? I've been hot on your damn trail. Ooh. A flower with poisonous pollen. It was being grown in Trilinonia. I'm gonna get you to tell you where the claw is, even have to drag you out of it. I have nothing to say to you. If your mouth is nothing, then we'll ask of your body. Heh, seems we got plenty of customers. Joshua's brother, you keep out of this! Silence. The claw's life is mine to end. Joshua told me about this. He told me your wife was killed by the claw too. But look, damn it! The claw killed Elena. He's mine! Both of you shut up! Don't leave me out of this! This is our prison! We got a problem! The Royal Guard will be arriving any moment! We can't let them take all the credit! Get these idiots locked up, now! Gonna get in my way? Then I have to crush you like a bug. Cece, where's Lelouch? I don't know. That flower's also bad news. That flower's used for mind control. Thanks for the lore drop, Draco. Well, one way or another, we have to get out of here. Yeah. Not a chance! Ah! You may be immortal, but looks like you can still be hurt. If I shoot your legs, you're as helpless as anyone. You're my prize to the bosses. You're gonna have a long, good talking with them. So this path was a dead end. You're wrong about that. That voice! Think back to Narita. Back then, you got hurt covering for me, just like now. Narita, this reference to the battle between Britannia forces led by Cornelia and the Order of the Black Knights that took place on the mountains of Narita. During this battle, Cece acted without regard for her own safety to rescue Lelouch before he could get captured by Suzaku. Though immortal, she's nonetheless sustained very serious injuries, all for Lelouch's sake. You may be immortal, but you allow yourself to get hurt far too easily. Where did you come from? Wait a minute. You're the evil emperor himself! So that's it. You were hiding this guy, huh? You're on the lam? Nah, you wouldn't come all the way here as a refugee. But I can dig a liar like you, really. A shame, because I despise you. I despise those of weak character. Ha! So the last Emperor Lelouch turns out to be an idiot, huh? Only an idiot would taunt me unarmed. Unarmed? Oh, no. I have a weapon. Lelouch Van Britannia orders you. Those of you who are my enemy, die immediately, here and now. Namjala Latak. Namjala Latak. Namjala Latak. Huh? They all willingly took their own lives? So that's the power of Gias, huh? If we had any hostility toward him, we would be dead already. Yep, he found his brain. If you two want to talk, tell me where the claw is! Michael. Got it, Faslana. We'll leave for now. You're going nowhere! Hold up. You idiots might be done, but I'm not done with you! That man and a woman knew about Gias's. I have no idea who they were, but it's clear Zilkstan is deeply connected with the power of Gias. I have a lot to say to you. But for now, it's nice to be back, Cece. Yes, welcome back, Lelouch. Lelouch! Callan, I'm sorry, but we have to catch up later. Right now, we need to collect information on those that'll help us escape. Earth Federation forces, my name is Seshlau Fognar, commander of the Kingdom of Zilkstan's Royal Guards. In the name of Shamina the Divine, I have come to personally bring retribution upon those who would dare violate upon our lands. Please wait, Commander Shastro. I'm like Commander Mitsuba Grey Valley of the Gargoyle Squadron EFF Autonomous Corps. We don't really want to, engage in hostilities with the Kingdom of Zilkstan, really. Wow, Mitsuba basically kind of went Valley Girl right there. What's this farce of naive innocence? And after trampling our pride underfoot, as you have. No, really, we just happen to look like a group of terrorists infiltrating your nation, that's all. Totes! So then, Mr. Central, how about you help us out with our search, huh? Please! Yeah, Lelouch's mind control ability, and he first used it by basically telling people, kill yourself. Pretty dark. What's this gibberish? Zilkstan would never harbor people like the ones you describe. Looks like their cap's a real loud and proud member of the elite. The captain's trying to get him riled up, isn't she? Get him to pull his forces away from the prison. You insolent Federation fools! Fine then! Come and learn the fear of Zilkstan firsthand! But what a shame that my personal KMF, the Vak, isn't ready at the moment. Commander, what now? We're receiving a transmission. It's coming from the prison! What? Can you hear me, Unit Commander? I'm sorry, but I'm afraid I have places to be if you would kindly get out of my way. That insolent tome. Damn you, Zero! You escaped from your bindings? I'm really rather in a hurry. Would you mind speeding it up? I am the captain of the Divine Guard, Senshal Fognar. We have the prison facility completely surrounded. Give yourself up, Zero. I repeat, give yourself up immediately. Once the facility staff are evacuated, I can make no guarantee of your safety. Furthermore, if the one previously associated with the Order surrenders peacefully, she will be treated as a state guest. To be rude and blunt, one calling himself Seshral Fognar. We are just travelers, tourists, if you like. Withdraw your troops from this ridiculous siege and depart immediately. So what will you will about me, but you will apologize for insulting the Fognar name? Oh? So even mere mercenaries have enough pride to actually bruise? Oh, I'm sorry. This is uncalled for, I suppose. Even thieves and bandits need their pride at the end of the day, don't they? What? But if you have any wisdom at all, flee now. But if you fools' cap is strapped on nice and tight, then take your best shot. All units prepare to engage. We'll deal with these Federation idiots later. Man, the captain's performance just went to waste. Ah, well, it is what it is. Our friend in the prison seemed to have way much better knack for taunts than I do anyway. All units, forward! Storm Corps Basari! The enemy forces have moved into the location as you predicted, Master Lelouch. Callan! What do you think you could do with just one nightmare frame, fool? Well, you guys aren't my target. Then what do you do? What's going on? So, a brief look around made it painfully obvious. Obvious that the prison has all been abandoned by the army and left others to do as they see fit. Furthermore, it seems they have plans in place in case the army decided they needed to pay a visit after all. What? No! The kid's collapsing! Seshna Fognar, I did warn you. If you had any wisdom at all, you would have fled. Ah! The Zilkstan units have been totally wiped out by the landslide. Zero. What? Ripping the enemy's footing from under them. That was one of Zero's signature tactics when he was commander of the Black Knights. Whoa, so you're saying that the one who tricked Sheshna was... I don't know who that was, but they got some guts to be using my traps! Blast! They made a mess of my castle! Alright, let's move in and rescue any survivors and inspect the prison. One moment, ma'am. Unidentified enemy units approaching. Armors? Armors, the mobile weapons used during the age of Martian pioneering. What are they going to do with that many armors? Unit of armors appears to be heading toward the prison. Gargoyle Squadron, you copy? This is Kalina Kozuka of the Black Knights. During my investigation, I encountered a group attempting to take control of the prison. I think that armor unit is with them. Let me read you, Callan. If they're not affiliated with the Zilk stand, then we don't need to hesitate to engage. Mobile team, scramble! Yeah, but that's gonna be interesting, so let's see what we got. Don't worry, I'm just doing some pick units so I can get some units ready, so. Alright. All right. That should give us some units. Yep, we got armors, Draco. Callan, you aren't going to beat a force with that big of a dime store nightmare frame like that. Doesn't matter, I'm the one closest to him. I can't beat him, but I can slow him down. Captain, there's a person out on the battlefield. What? Not a mobile unit? Are they escaping from the prison? No, I don't think so. They're wearing some kind of dark tuxedo? That's... There you are. Wake up, Dan! That's him! That's the crazy guy in the tuxedo who swings around that weird sword! My name ain't Crazy Guy. Well, fine, then who are you? I'm Van of the Dawn for now. What? Not long ago, I was also called Van the Crybaby from Hell, Van the Unemployed, and Van the Dine Dasher. Ah, yes, I think I get it. Also, I'm getting a headache. One way or another, if you want to fight those armors, we're fighting together. Don't get in my way, we'll be dandy. Fine, whatever, just do what you want. The armors come down from the sky preparing to engage other units of armor. Right now, I'm willing to assume the enemy of our enemy is our friend. All units, help Callan and the sword-bearing armor engage the enemy. It's been so long, Van. Joe, it's you, huh? Play his damn theme. Fine, then I'll beat the hell out of you. Where the hell is the claw? Isn't... Yeah, terrain can mess up a lot of mobility, so we're gonna have to basically deal with being a slug for a moment. Also, unfortunately, I don't think we're stuck with that theme because, it's always the licensing issues with some of these games, unfortunately. Because if you think that's bad, I even found out they don't even have El Dorado's theme. Spoiler alert, well, you'll see who those guys are later in the game once we get there. But anyway, most of your mechas have like flying capabilities. What the fuck? I know. It's weird. Well, it's anyway. Might as well breaks this repetitive music theme. Lelouch, I got so much to say, I don't even know what to say instead. You're not dying again, none on my watch, so I gotta win. Oh shit, I forgot. Shit, I forgot about that. Oh, good. You're using water on a water creature. Wow, that's some damn poke logic. Let's take a look at the cannon, shall we? Yeah, those things are still stone cutters. Yeah. Ooh, this is gonna be fun. Yep, destruction time. Well, might as well show some love for this guy.
そうな機会もあるもんだな。この間間だ。シャーサー。
And that's Dan of Thursday, folks. Water Girl's a sport fencer. Yeah, remember, she's an athlete. Oh, time to move on. Next snap. Art. Death by Vulcan. By Vulcan cannons. Dope. Told you.
これは正当防衛。文句は言わせない。水の竜。いけ！
A team of Nightmare Frames are approaching. Elite Machine, that's the one that beats Zero. So that's the machine commanding Zilkstani team. So that team. Well, clear as crystal, the Kingdom of Zilkstan was involved with the kidnapping of the whole Council of Nunny. What is that? KMF sending an open channel comm, ma'am. My name is Shallow. I am the King of Zilkstan. He rules Zilkstan at such a young age? You're correct, yes. I'm just a powerless child. Yep, that water attack was not very effective. You're correct, yes. I'm just a powerless child. Stuck in a handicapped body, unable to even walk under my own power outside a nightmare frame. That's what drives me to seek power as the ruler of Zilkstan. I'll prove I'm the strongest warrior. What does all that gibberish have to do with kidnapping Nullity? It was my sister's order. Besides, kidnapping, what a crude accusation. You have welcomed Zilkstan as an honored guest. Do you really think the Federation government will accept an answer like that? So then, you will dispatch your armies to burn Zilkstan to the ground? No, that is, crushing a tiny little country with military might. Even if you were perfectly within your rights, I doubt the world would look kindly on that. The Federation can hardly afford any kind of PR stain after the crippling revelations of Laplace's box. You consider all that before choosing to make an appearance? Not really, honestly. To tell you the truth, my goal is something else entirely. As I understand, the Gargo Squadron is quite the collection of strong warriors. We have much bigger problems to deal with than your need of self-aggrandizement. Not a chance, pal. You don't get to or just do what you want with Nullity or us. Huh, I know you. You're Kallen Kazuki of the Black Knights. What the? So you're supposed to be a match for Suzaku Kukuragi, I hear. It's a shame that Ghetto Vakta is hobbling you, so... Yeah... I have to admit, but you're right. But guess what? Apologies, everyone. Lloyd's delivery service has arrived. You are so damn late, Lloyd! Ah, you people ask for so much. I labor with my brilliant mind, and you ask me to labor even harder with my legs? And that's the other member of the Black Knights dispatch. Professor Lloyd Asplund, one of the main figures in Nightmare Frame development, now ejected from a public office. And now look at me. I've fallen so far to be reduced to Rakishan's KMF delivery boy. Complain later. Open the hatch. Oh no, you're not getting away. Not when you're right in front of me. We want the strongest to fight a better foe than some old junker. Ugh. Nice assist. I owe you one, Van of the Dawn. We got a pilot suit ready for you as well, so I just wearing it. You probably won't survive piloting without it. After all, this is my special handcrafted successor to the Gurren. Let's do this, Gurren type special! Gurren, the Red Devil of the Black Knights. That once left the Britannian Knights quivering in fear. Oh, yes, you're the perfect sacrifice to prove my strength. No offense, but I'm not here to play games with you, kid. Oh, none taken. My sister told me not to play too much anyway. 2 minutes. You have 2 minutes of my time, all of you. Well then, it's time I was off. Gargo Squadron, I'll deal with King Ego Trip here with the Gurren. You guys keep the small fry off me. Understood. Please be careful. Kallen Kazuki, it will take me but 2 minutes to teach you how powerless you really are. Do you ever shut up? I got a real good reason to make it back alive, so you're not taking me down. Oh wow, I gotta be very careful. I better tone my mic down, because it seems I'm overloading my mic at the moment. Here we go. Is this better? Good. See, he only retreats at 5 turns, so we have to shoot him down. Yo.
命を懸ける覚悟はできている。 AI ごときが人間に稼働などと当ててみせる。やはりそうきたか。
超 AI ロボの連携を披露しますか。遅い。
サムラ様、予言を。
There we go. Those moves. It must be Amuro Ray in that suit. Damn, he must have already analyzed my tactics. I'll do anything to be the strongest. I'll climb past even your legend, White Meteor of the Federation. Here we go. Time to basically take down this guy. It's been so long, Van. Good fucking luck. We're talking about the first Gundam hero. Definitely. Been so long, Van. Let me just get that out of the way. Thanks for that time on Mars. If only you'd been willing to stay just to let yourself accept those peaceful moments. Shut up! I've lost friends of my own, you know. I was once part of a war. Some were killed by enemies, some were killed by traitors, some I ended myself, but... What do you think? You'll ever find an end to your quest for revenge? I told you, shut up! You'll find nothing, don't you see? The final destination for your stained body and heart is nothing. So what the hell do I care? That's a shame. I truly believe you and I could become friends. So be it. It seems you'll never be anything but an enemy of peace. My enemy. So you finally get it. As long as you're on the side of the claw, you're always gonna be in my way. Alright, I remember Joe. Yep. Now it's over. You're not getting away. Let's hear it. Where is the claw? Where is he? Where's the man who killed Elena? Ah, yes, I've heard. Apparently my friend stole the life of your bride. I didn't ask for a history lecture, I asked for the claw's head! You stand at the bow of a boat of desire. If you were to look out ahead, you'd see you're being dragged into despair's depths. What could you possibly hope to gain in killing the claw? I don't need to gain a single damn thing. He killed Elena, this is revenge. And do you think this is what she wants from you? What? Or is that simply to fill your own hollow pain? But hatred only begets more hatred, Van. All that awaits at the end of that road is a ceaseless cycle of revenge. That's okay, Larry. You can catch up later when the VOD's done. Have a good night, Larry. A road with no end. You are an incredibly pure person, Van. Is that purity that drives you to see your hatred made right, but would not the woman you love rather see you set all aside to live in happiness? Happiness. Yes, Van, happiness. So please, stop this fighting and come... Happiness? You're going on about happiness? There's no such thing in the world. Now that Elena's gone, I see. What? You'll never understand the claw's cause. You're now not but a ghost of the past ought to be left behind. You shall never be able to go back, never be able to turn away. I beg you, stop imposing your rampage on the rest of the world. Shut up! Now you had your chance to yak on, now it's my turn. I'm gonna beat you into a smoking rat. Then I'm gonna get you to tell me where the claw is, and then I'm gonna run him down all the way to the depths of hell if I have to. This man. I don't care what you think. If I don't do this, I'll never be able to move on. Yeah, that's right. That's what I want. This is my future. I get to decide it. What's so wrong with me doing what I want? Man, as I feared, I won't be able to best you. However, this is my final act of friendship for the comrade. He self-destructed. The sword armor is mostly unharmed, ma'am. Hey, you okay over there, Van of the Dawn? Yeah. He's chasing someone who killed his bride, huh? Yeah, I figured it out. What those things are not. Those things are not. Do not have an FOF signal on them. Van is pretty much a vagrant for people's information. Yep, that's Van of the Dawn, alright. So now, this is a surprise, so Char Aznable is alive and working with the Federation! There are some things in life that you must do, even if you must live a life of shame to do so. I admire your resolve, but now that you've met me, it's time for your attempt at atonement to end in failure. Well, boy, I gotta tell you this. You got the honor to basically fight both Amuro and Char Aznable, so count yourself lucky. And here we go. Time to make a canonical finisher, shall we? Kaguru Care, Tank, Wolf, Plane, Robot. Yep. Here we go. Time to finish this off canonically, shall we? Excellent. Kallen Kazuki, you're even stronger in the flesh than your data ever suggested. Well, let me tell you, you're pissing me the hell off as a whole lot with that. I don't know what trick you let you beat Suzaku, but Kallen Kazaki and the Gurren type special are a whole different ballgame.
朱雀の前に私が相手だ。新しい副射波動なら食らえ。負けない。このグレーなら。油断したつもりはなかった。
Hold up. 10 o'clock news. Gundam Legends used paraplegic as a ping pong ball. Yeah, I can imagine that. That's a good one. That's a good one, Draco. You really are as good as they say. It seems I need to revise my appraisal of you. That's a fancy for saying, oh no, I got my butt kicked? Watch your mouth, Kerr. Neither I nor my sister consider this more than a prelude. You cannot lay a finger on Zilkistan, not while we were made this clear. Begone from our borders at once! The Zilkistani forces are retreating. That's all that's left is... All remaining armors are retreating. Who in the world were they? Well then, things seem to have been dealt with. Where are you going, Lelouch? I noticed something suspicious while I was investigating the prison. Apparently, someone very, very important is locked up here. Finally awake, are you, Zero? Well, no, Suzaku. Ah! Looks like they gave you a rough time. Don't worry, though. I already have total control of the prison. Lelouch? Yeah. Is it really you? Yeah. You were alive? Something like it. Something like it? You were something like alive? Ugh. Don't you dare act like this doesn't matter! Of course, I probably deserve this. Again! You lied to me again? You lied to me, to Nellany, to everyone! Was the Zero Requiem just one more amusing trick? Oh boy, yep. It won't make an excuse. Treat me as you will. Do you know how everyone felt? How much we... Why did you keep it a secret? You utter, goddamn spineless coward! Stop, Suzaku! Cece? Lelouch fully intended to die. This was all a result of my own selfishness. But, don't push yourself, Suzaku. I'm sure it's hard enough to even try and stand with your own injuries. Where are you going, Lelouch? I need to go meet a visitor. Just noticed, nice gimp straps, boyo. I think I understand the situation. Thank you very much, Captain Mitsuba. I understand you venture here to pursuit of a man called the Claw. What are your plans now? What else? We're gonna follow him. I don't know what they're after, but it's clear that whatever it is, it's something to do with Zilkistan. However, Zilkistan likes to start shoring up their defenses after today's incident. On top of which, King Shalio wasn't wrong. The Federation can't afford to act against them. Yeah, if we're simply standing around wringing our hands, Nolani will be in greater danger. Ah! You're Lelouch v. Britannia, the man most of you likely known as Evil Emperor Lelouch. Is this guy supposed to be famous or something? Are you crazy, Van? He ruled the world just about a year ago. I'd give up, Wendy. Giving blood from a stone's easier than expecting Van to keep track of current events. Yeah, I mean, I know, but I have no intention of talking about why or how I'm alive. Then, can I ask why you're here at all? I'd like to allow you to investigate what's happening here in Zilkistan. Lelouch, I admit, you'll have the advantage of being able to act independently of the Federation after all. Officially, you're a dead man. But why? That's my own concern. I don't feel like I need to share it. What's with the guy's attitude? Come out of nowhere and act like he rules the place. Let's scram. We got nothing to gain from talking to this nut. Wait, Van. If Emperor Lelouch is going to investigate Zilkistan, we gotta work together. Absolutely not. See? Look at this guy. Said so himself. I could tell from one look at him, he doesn't answer to anyone but number one. Van, this is a stone you're casting in a glass house. Definitely. Actually, that's perfect. What's that? Bad, was it? Let me propose a deal. I'll gather information on your claw while I'm investigating Zilkistan. And what do you want to return? I'd like for you to join the Gargoyle Squadron alongside Callan. What? What in the world? Lelouch? I suspect it ultimately needs a powerful force to take back Nolani in the end. Not a large conventional army either. Oh, like Lelouch? That could be basis. Emperor Lelouch, you wanted the Gargoyle Squadron to be those elites? Exactly. Once my preparations are complete, I'll have you assist in my plans. But I don't intend it as a trade exactly, but please make use of Callan and Van until the time comes. I mean, this works for us, but... Well, Van, what are you gonna do? I'm in. Damn it. Well, that's a surprise. I'm sure Van would say no to this. Yeah, well, this guy's eyes. He's serious about this. You're commenting on Emperor Lelouch's eyes? If Van's taking him seriously, then Emperor Lelouch must have some genuine resolve burning in him. Well then, Captain, sounds like I'll be working under you, at least for a bit. It's a pleasure to have you, Van. Well, introductions are in order, no? I'm Carmen99, an information broker. Let's just say Van and I have a bit of history. I have my own grudge with the Claw that I'm pursuing. I'm Joshua Lundgren. I've been traveling with Van to meet up with my brother who's also chasing the Claw. I used to work on a cutting-edge armor development, so hopefully I can help with maintenance. Were you the one who developed the sword armor? Oh no! Van's Den of Thursday is a very mysterious armor, you might say. It comes out of the sky when Van calls for it, then it leaves again when the battle's over. Honestly, I have no idea how that system works at all. I'm shocked to think something like this even exists. Armor usually seem to be a little dated. Seems like this must be worth looking into. Dan is Dan. That's it. That good enough for you? Oh, you don't need to be so rude to people you're going to be working with. Oh, right. I'm Wendy Garrett. I'm Van's bride. Pardon? Look, that's all her, not me. Don't read too much into it. Oh, there you go with that again. I left my home to search for my brother who joined with the Claw. I've been traveling with Van ever since. Well, can we hear more about you all this time allows, but a pleasure to meet you all. Didn't expect we'd be fighting side by side again, Callan. Yeah. Good to see you and Far doing well, Camille. You know Callan, Camille? Yeah. When I was with the AUG, we fought against the Britannian Titans. We did a lot of joint operation with the Black Knights since they were fighting Britannia too. Lelouch. Char Aznable. I suppose it's supremely ironic coming from me, but I'm shocked you're alive. When you were you were Britannian Emperor, and I was Neo-Zeon Supreme Leader, we both fought for our ideal realities. But at the end of it all, the world remained filled with conflict and people couldn't change. You know, this is really poetic. Just to see two basically dictators talking to each other and basically lamenting. Seriously. Does it make you despair? No, I haven't the luxury of despair. I'm alive despite my best intentions. So all I can do is what I can. You're strong. Laylock. Callan, I'd like you to be my contact. Of course, I'll fight as part of the Gargo Squadron until you need me. I'd like to be a part of that as well. Suzaku. If I can't stay with Laylock right now. Wait, Suzaku. Laylock was resurrected because I know CC already went it over with me, but right now I just need a little time. Lloyd, do you have a nightmare frame I can pilot? As it turns out, I do. I happen to have the Lancelot Albion Zero straight from Rakasta. The Black Lancelot Albion? Of course. It was locked away for being unnecessarily powerful, but now's not the time for details like that. Then allow me to pilot that. Still, I doubt I'll be able to beat Salvo even in the Albion. Machine specs aren't even the problem. I'll lose again unless I can unravel the secrets of how he does it, what he does. Suzaku, from what it's worth, I hope you stay safe. I don't plan on dying. I will live. Good. I'll be waiting, Suzaku. Waiting for the day we can fight together. Now then, this is every issue that needs to be handled. All that remains now is to put everything I have in motion to save Nullany as soon as possible. Wendy and Carmen and Joshua are your supporters. Robot Lancelot Albion Zero acquired. That was a secret requirement that had to be required to do that. Difference is that Char was bad guy who realized I think he fucked up. Leyluk was an anti-hero who played the tyrant so he could make Cavalian at peace with some smoke and mirror. That's true, but remember, Aznable wanted to blow up the Earth, wanted to kill the Earth in a second ice age so that humanity would basically go into space and thus be enlightened in some sort. That was from Char's counterattack. Power part, Mochi plush acquired. And of course, the fencer girl, the blotter fencer girl was the ace of the day. We did pretty well so far. That's pretty good. Pretty good, I do say so. Oh, we got the 7 officers, hero and enemy, and alone in the wild. So we got some good stuff we can get anyway. So the good news is we managed to get some new stuff. So later on, we might tomorrow we're gonna have to end our stream a bit. So because it's almost time for bed. I'm glad for people tagging along. I gotta thank the following people: OXA2, Alexstra, Alien Gathering, Commander Root, Dr. Kylogist, Izzybet, Lacrobath. I also gotta thank our first-time chatter. We also got Lizard Guy. We also gotta thank the first person, Opula, for tagging along. Thank you, and of course, Locky Cloud. So, could you imagine if a Super Robot War game was like a Muso game or any spectacular fighter? That would be interesting, but a coding nightmare because you'd have to animate every single thing, or you'd have to keep it limited. But anyway, they have a Gundam Musu, if that's what you're wondering. Anyway, we'll be saving our game. We'll be saving our game here. Now that we managed to get some new characters, and I did promise getting Dan a Thursday on a Thursday. So there's your title stream, everybody. So with that, I'm gonna basically have everyone a good night, a pleasant tomorrow, and before we go, take it away, boys.
最近、私たちの他にも異世界へ転移してる方が多いようです。そうなの？もしかしたらセフィール以外にも救いを求めている世界があるのかもしれません。それってアニメとか小説の話じゃないの？海さんにはバレてしまいましたね。でももしゲームを遊んでいるみんなが異世界に来ちゃったら私たちを頼ってくれ。 異世界暮らしの先輩としてビシビシ鍛えてあげるからね。
And with that, good night, everybody.